Gemini, hi, Adrian Nelson here with your general reading. Before I get into the reading, I just want to, for those of you that were watching my videos from last week, I streamed those and I didn't actually realize how really bad the quality of those videos were. So I do apologize for that very bad quality of those videos. But let's get into this one. All right, so this is a general reading for Gemini. So for Sun Gemini, those of you dealing with Gemini, Gemini on the cusp, Gemini moon, Gemini rising, wherever Gemini is in your chart, whatever brought you here, there's a message here for you. Take it, whatever comes to you, take it as it resonates and as it obviously, applies to your life. All right. The focus period for this reading is from the 22nd to the 31st of May. Let's see what we have for Gemini, please. So we're first going to look and see what is the energy that has brought you towards where you currently are. And we have got the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you really, you took care of your business, you took care of your home business. Some of you needed to sort of sort out your home business, the home front, the home base, the here things, the now things, the physical things, family. I feel that many of you had some very personal issues to deal with. Maybe, sorry, for some of you, sorry, I still got a bit of the coughs. So for some of you, you really needed to figure out, what is it that you want your life to be going forward, pertaining to home life and family life, be that with someone else, be that on your own. And that doesn't mean that you were unhappy. It just means that for some of you, you really needed to reach some decisions. You needed to make some choices, all right? And I do see that for some of you, you offered your cup of love to someone. You may have offered it quite openly. And I do see a change in a positive direction there. However, it's not 100% certain to me exactly what that positive direction pertains. So let's have a bit of a deeper look. Obviously sometimes just because we say things go in a positive direction doesn't mean that it's working out exactly the way that you would want it to work out, because sometimes we want things to work out in a certain way, and when they do work out in that way, we go like, ooh, I don't really want this, because of course the universe sees the bigger picture. All right. Let's see in our current space, there is a really amazing thing of, and in all my work, this is what I focus on, getting your energy in balance. Because when your energy is in balance and when your energy is in flow, everything just sort of works out for you. You don't even need to know what it is. And that is really what makes something like meditation so important, because meditation helps to keep your energy consistently flowing in a positive direction. And because that is happening, you automatically attract positive things. In the same way, when your energy is off, you automatically attract negative things. All right. Energy that came out here for you in your current space, you've got the Death card. The Death card went a little bit on its side. You've got three major arcana cards. So you've got the Death card, you've got the Tower card, you've got the Strength card. So this is all about growth, and more growth. All right. There is a space here where you currently are, Gemini, where it's almost like you are feeling very strong, but also maybe feeling depleted simultaneously, and that can happen sometimes. I feel that you're really moving into that strength of yours. Some of you, with all due respect, may have been a little bit of a freeloader there for a while. And even though there's an opportunity for you here to really do your own thing, it can still be scary to do it sometimes, And I mean, in many ways, I can even relate to that myself, because I used to have a lot of saving mentality. And even if life was going really well for me, I always felt that somehow someone needed to take care of me. And I feel that for some of you, you have sort of been dealing with this. This could be challenges from childhood. Maybe you were in a relationship where you really, you had a good thing going. You were taking good care of one another. Or you felt that you're going to be in the space with someone, you're going to take good care of one another. And it sort of feels like your plan went to buggery over here. All right. The plans that you had for your life, the way that you wanted things to go, maybe with a person. Some of you are realizing that it's just not going to work. Like, no matter what you do, no matter which way you're heading, it's just not going to work. It's not going to go the way that you envision, the way that you hope. And so I see that many of you are in the space of releasing. So for many of you, you could be in a space of releasing a connection, from someone that you sort of thought that you're going to be with this person. You thought the two of you are somehow going to be able to, to figure things out, to make it work. And I mean, that can be hard. That can be very, 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 very hard when, when we have to deal with that sort of thing. Obviously, if you're across what, maybe you need to turn the energy around. Maybe you're the one having the experience. But in this space, I really feel that Gemini could be the one that is really, really challenged. In the energy that is heading towards you, we have got the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, as well as the 6 of Wands. All right? So you are overcoming something going forward. For those of you that are currently in a space where you feel like, I am never going to be able to get through this. I am never going to be able to move past this. This is too difficult. This is too hard. And I'm not talking about neediness and codependency, any of those things. I'm just talking about, it feels like there's a heaviness in your heart. It's just like you lost a love, and it doesn't have to just be a romantic connection. It could be maybe somebody very close to you that maybe either passed or moved to a different city or country or something like that. Or somebody that just sort of made it clear that they don't really want to be with you, unfortunately. Maybe not even in their words, but by their actions. I see you getting over that. And I see you, and this is so beautiful, Gemini, and this is so you. I see you focusing on the beauty that things once were. And the beauty that things can once be again. So I see you, for those of you that are feeling that you are never going to be able to ever build something again beautiful for yourself in life, in love, in stability, in the home. Know that you're going to a space of absolute beautiful victory and success going forward in every way, shape and form. Okay. Let's clarify your reading. Let's clarify. So we're going to clarify the recent past for you, Gemini. So we're going to clarify that 10 of Cups, that Queen of Cups in the Wheel of Fortune. So there was quite a change in the emotions that took place for a lot of you, especially how things are relating to other people. Some of you, I feel that you were even in a sense where maybe more sort of like in the mind and energy, you were like, well, here's your cup of love back. It's just too difficult, it's just too hard, it's just too toxic. So clarifying cards there, you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the 9 of Swords, and you also have the Death card energy. And the Death card energy there in the recent past, clarifying is also where you are going heading forward. So there's a release that has already started for you beautiful Geminis there in the past. Okay, some of you it's almost like you realize something, but it took you a little bit of time to just sort of like come to terms with it, and that's okay. We all do that. All right, we are human. We've got emotions, but I can see that your mind started to shift in maybe a different direction. Some of you, for those of you especially that are maybe had to make a difficult decision, maybe do I stay, do I go? For those of you that were maybe dealing with a difficult romantic situation, I can see that there was maybe the possibility of being with someone else. And I'm not talking about a cheating sort of situation, because you may have been very upfront about it, or at least you weren't hiding it. But I feel that for some of you, you maybe wanted to see if something might work with another person first. And you may have been quite surprised how much the realization that it's not going to work has actually hurt you. But I also feel that is how you started to, move past it and be ready for more in a sense, And sometimes, it feels so difficult when you have to let a person go, but as you go forward and you look back in retrospect, you realize, oh, that is the reason why that actually had to happen. In your current space, so we are, this is amazing. So remember I told you in your current space, we've got 3 major arcanas, the Strength card, the Tower, and the Death card, that releasing energy, merging transformative energy. The clarifiers for you are the Empress, the Magician, and the Fool. So whilst there's a lot of release that feels very difficult and very heavy and very sore, very painful for many of you, there's there's also a beautiful alignment. There's beautiful things coming. There's you going to that next level. There's you tapping into your energy. There's you, for those of you that were sort of feeling out of sorts off your life path, that, you know, things were just not working out. Things are shifting for you, because remember in the recent past we had that Wheel of Fortune. So things are really in a very full positive swing for you, you know, going forward for you. Very full positive swing, which is really, really amazing, beautiful Geminis. And if you're open to that, you know, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and claim it for yourself. But this is a time to embrace your power, a time to embrace your energy, a time to embrace that beauty within you that makes you the beautiful being that you are. Okay. We're going to look at the energy that is heading your way going forward. 4 cards came out. We're going to take those 4 cards. So we're going to clarify the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. And it's 4 cards that came out, and it's 4's about stability. All right. So you've got the Star, which is that Aquarius energy, clarity of thought, clarity of vision, clarity of mind, 3 of Swords. So this is you moving forward beautifully, Gemini, in energy going forward. There's been a lot of pain, there's been a lot of hurt, there's been a lot of confusion. For some of you, you actually realize going forward how much fear there was, but you almost didn't allow yourself to feel the fear sometimes, because it's almost like that fear could have broken you in a sense. But there's a sense of really going forward really beautifully. So in your current space, you are beautifully getting in alignment with your energy, with your potential, with your magic. And going forward, you're really getting to benefit from that. Knight of Wands, 9 of Pentacles going forward. You know, moving to the beat of your own drum. You go into a space where, you know, for some of you this is already happening, but to let you know that is even, you know, amplifying beautifully, where things are getting better for you, where you get to decide what is it that you want, where you get to decide from your heart, from your feelings, your true desires, your true emotions, as opposed to feeling you must do this or you must do that. So it's like a sense of breathing going about. For those of you that are doing your own business or want to do your own business, want to study, want to expand, want to beautifully expand the physical part of your life. You know, maybe you've outgrown your space a little bit or things like that. Want to have a new shop, new business, whatever. I feel all of that coming about for you. Okay, let's see what the universe has got for you in closing, especially with this beautiful future where you are going, Gemini. Let's see what the universe has got for you. Because, you know, as we said in the beginning, there is something that just wasn't working out. So you needed to kind of move past that stumbling block, which can be hard sometimes, but it really opens so much beauty for you. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Empress. So this is love. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love. This is an equal give and take. In work, in life, you give, you receive back in equal measure, Gemini. You know, with your heart, with your emotions, you give, you receive. So there's not sort of like one being more like the dominant one and the other one having to almost play small a little bit. There's a very equal give and take happening here for you. There's something beautiful coming in energy. So for those of you that are open for beautiful connection, in a life where you can actually really just breathe and just be you and give your mind the time to explore, that is what's coming about for you. All right, if that resonates with it, claim that for yourself. I'm going to appreciate you leaving a comment. I always love reading those. A like will be appreciated if it resonates with you. Subscribing to the channel, because that lets my channel grow. For those of you that might be interested in looking a little bit deeper, Gemini, you want to have a personal reading with me, all the details are down below. I just want to let you know that I'm only going to be doing personal readings for about a month still. So if you want to have a reading with me, you kind of really need to, you know, you need to kind of get it, you know, as soon as possible. For those of you that are maybe interested in learning how to read the tarot, there's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course down below in the description, as well as for my free oracle card reading course. From now, or for now, from my heart, namaste, love and light. Bye, Geminis.